First, I bring in a cube sized 49 mm, and then I bring in my reference part, which has already been designed, and that's the head plate. Now, the head we will design is going to be the continuation of this head plate, so that it is smoothly attached to it. For this reason, I'm shift-clicking on any face to select everything, and then I hit the M shortcut and use the Move manipulator to bring the cube closer to its desired position. I select one of the vertices closer to the head plate and snap it to one of these corners. I repeat for all vertices of this face by selecting each vertex, hitting the N shortcut and clicking on the closest reference point. Then I select the opposite face and click here to make it circular. I select it again, bring in the Move manipulator, shrink it along any direction to make it oval, and shift drag any of the balls to scale it proportionately. Lastly, I move it towards the back to make the head shorter. Now I select these four edges, hover any of them, and hit Shift V to create a vertex at the middle of each one. Then I select the new vertices and click this icon or hit E to connect them with edges. Now I want to draw some edges on these faces. So again I click on this button or hit E and the model turns blue. I can now drag my mouse across the faces, drawing the new edges as I need them. I repeat for another two edges. And it looks like I need to smoothen these two, so I hit the U shortcut and also move them a bit downwards. And then I delete this edge because I don't need it. And I shift drag this vertex to move it outwards. Shift dragging a vertex will force it to move perpendicularly to the face it's on. Next I'm about to apply some smoothness, but before that I'm fixing the back of the head so that I don't change it by mistake. I shift select the first chain of edges to be smoothened and I hit the Shift U shortcut or shift click the smooth icon. I repeat this with the other chains I want to smoothen. Holding Shift down means that the vertices are forced to stay put, otherwise the vertices would change positions to achieve optimum smoothness. After I have applied smoothness where it is needed, I pull this vertex a bit outwards to create a munching mouth. Then I shift-click on Carve and draw a loop behind the inchworm's face. Shift was pressed to make this carve line straight. Again, I shift-smoothen the loop. And now we are going to make sure that the head comes smoothly out of the plate. So we select all of these edges and then click this icon, which will make them perpendicular to this plane I designate. Or we would have also designated this back face for that matter. I will now select the facade of the inchworm, slightly rotate it and scale it. And then take all of these and move them to the back to reduce the length of the head. And now we need to adjust some details. I will first fix this vertex so that it doesn't move, and then smoothen this chain. Also this here. So basically we're done. But I see that I have moved these faces a bit off-center by mistake. So let's see how we can correct such issues and make sure that the part is symmetrical. First I select everything. One way is to hit A, and then I unfix any fixed element in this selection. I move this roughly into place for now, But let's find out where exactly we need to put them. So this distance is 49 millimeters, which means that half is 24.5. And I want all of these vertices to have the same coordinate. So I turn on the axis and then click on Place. I can see that the coordinate I need to change for all these vertices is x equals minus 24.5. So that's what I set for the selected vertices. And now that my vertices are where I want them, I need to fix the edges. So I set smoothness strength to strong, and then I shift smoothen. I check once more that all my vertices are in place, and then I define the symmetry plane by selecting any three of them. And now I can just select everything and make it symmetric. Make any adjustments if needed, and when I'm done, I send it to Onshape.